Hey, so tonight we're going to peel back the layers of a legend. Forget the romanticized samurai you see in movies. The lone warrior silhouetted against a setting sun, sword flashing in a dance of honor. We're stepping into the muddy, the mundane, the brutal everyday reality of what it truly meant to live as a samurai in feudal Japan. It wasn't always glory and epic duels. Often it was just grime, duty, and relentless discipline. So, get ready to experience the forgotten grind. If you're listening, do me a favor and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, and drop a comment below telling me where you're listening from and what time it is for you. Alright, find that cozy spot, wrap yourself in your warmest blanket, because we're about to trade your modern comforts for a journey into a life defined by cold steel and an unwavering code. Imagine, if you will, the gentle hum of your modern world fading, replaced by a profound, pervasive chill. You're not waking to the soft glow of a bedside lamp or the gentle nudge of an alarm clock. No, you're waking to the biting cold that permeates the very bones of your small, sparse wooden home in a village or a castle town somewhere in feudal Japan. Your eyelids flutter open, not against the familiar comfort of a plush mattress, but against the stiff, thin futon laid directly on tatami mats, the rough straw texture pressing into your back. The air around you, frigid and damp, steals your breath in wisps of visible vapor. There is no central heating, no thick duvet, just the thin layers of your sleeping kimono and the meager blankets providing a fragile barrier against the pre-dawn darkness that clings stubbornly to the corners of your room. The first sensation is always the cold, a sharp, undeniable presence that forces your muscles to tense even before you consciously decide to move. Then the sounds begin to register. Not the gentle whir of your refrigerator or the distant traffic, but the subtle creaks of the wooden house itself, contracting and expanding with the temperature shift. Perhaps the faint, distant crow of a rooster pierces the quiet. A raw, natural alarm clock, far less forgiving than your smartphone. You might hear the rustle of straw mats as a servant or another family member stirs in an adjacent room. The soft scrape of wooden sandals on packed earth as someone steps outside. The rhythmic thud of a pestle from a nearby dwelling as someone begins the laborious task of pounding rice. These aren't just sounds. They are the fabric of your awakening, weaving together a tapestry of a world entirely alien to your own. You push yourself up, the movement stiff, your joints protesting slightly from yesterday's rigorous training. The floor is cold under your bare feet, each step a small shock to your system. There's no soft carpet here, just the hard, unyielding wood or the rough, cool tatami. As you dress, layer upon layer of simple, unadorned kimono, the fabric feels coarse against your skin, a far cry from the soft cottons and synthetics you're accustomed to. Every movement is deliberate, mindful. There is no rushed fumbling in the dark. You move with a quiet precision, a disciplined economy of motion that has been drilled into you since childhood. You are a samurai, and even the act of dressing is a ritual, a preparation for the day's duties. Stepping out into the main common area of your humble home, the smell of damp wood, perhaps a lingering hint of smoke from yesterday's hearth fire, greets your nostrils. You approach the small basin, often nothing more than a wooden bucket and a ladle, and splash cold water onto your face. The shock is immediate, exhilarating, forcing your mind from the last vestiges of sleep into sharp, focused awareness. There's no warm running water here, no scented soaps. Just the invigorating bite of cold water, a brutal but effective cleanser, and a harsh reminder of your physical reality. You can almost feel your skin tightening, your blood stirring, a raw, primal awakening. Next, you might move to the family altar, a small, reverent space within your home. Here, in the dim, pre-dawn light, you perform your morning prayers or a period of silent meditation, known as *ZAZEN*. This isn't for spiritual comfort in the modern sense. It's a practice of mental discipline, of cultivating unwavering focus and emotional detachment. You sit in *Caesar*, a formal kneeling posture that quickly becomes excruciatingly painful for the uninitiated. Your back is ramrod straight, your hands resting in a specific mudra. The goal is to quiet the ceaseless chatter of your mind, to achieve a state of pure, unflinching awareness. The pain in your legs, the cold seeping into your bones, these are not distractions, but rather tools, anchors to the present moment, challenges to be overcome by sheer force of will. You are training your mind, just as you train your body to endure, to focus, to be utterly present in the face of discomfort. As the first sliver of dawn begins to paint the sky with soft grays and blues, filtering weakly through the shochi screens, you partake in your morning meal. It's a simple affair, starkly contrasting with the varied, often indulgent breakfasts of your modern world. A bowl of cold, plain rice, perhaps some miso soup, thin and savory, and a few pieces of pickled vegetables. The taste is bland, functional, meant to sustain, not to delight. You eat quickly, silently, mindfully, every grain of rice appreciated as sustenance for the arduous day ahead. There is no idle chatter, no lingering over coffee. Every bite is a fuel, every movement a purpose. You might still feel a pang of hunger even after eating, a subtle, constant companion in a world where food is a precious commodity, often subject to the whims of harvest and war. The ritual of preparing your weapons often follows. Your katana, sheathed in its *Saya*, rests nearby. You draw it with a practiced, fluid motion, the soft *SHIIing* of steel on wood, a familiar, almost sacred sound. You inspect the blade, its sharpness, its polish, its perfect balance. You feel the cool, weighty steel in your hand, an extension of your arm, a symbol of your very existence. This isn't just a tool. It's your life, your honor, your soul. The *TSUBA, handguard, the *suka, handle wrapped in rough ray skin and silk. The subtle curve of the blade, every detail is ingrained in your memory. Every facet a testament to masterful craftsmanship and deadly purpose. You wipe it clean with a silk cloth, meticulously, reverently, feeling its familiar weight and balance, a constant reminder of the life and death stakes of your profession. The faint scent of the blade oil, mixed with steel, is a unique, metallic aroma that speaks of power and precision. You become acutely aware of the weight of expectation that rests upon you, from your family, from your Lord, from your ancestors whose names you bear. There is no escaping this burden. It is the air you breathe. Every action, every moment, is imbued with meaning, carrying the potential for honor or disgrace. Your physical discomfort, the lingering ache in your back, the stiffness in your knees, the hunger in your belly is merely background noise to the greater symphony of duty. You step outside for a moment, perhaps to answer nature's call, and the cool morning air bites at your skin, causing your breath to plume in frosty clouds. The mist still hangs over the distant fields, obscuring the horizon, a vast, indifferent world beyond your immediate, demanding reality. The sound of distant temple bells marks the passage of time, not by precise minutes, but by the rhythm of the day, a constant, echoing reminder of something larger, more eternal than your mortal struggles. You return inside your simple space, which seems even more stark in the slowly brightening light. The unadorned walls, the bare wooden beams, the lack of personal embellishment, it all serves to focus your mind, to eliminate distraction, to emphasize utility over comfort and purpose over pleasure. You make sure your futon is folded perfectly, your small space ordered and clean. Every act, no matter how small, is a lesson in discipline and control. The scent of wood smoke begins to drift from neighboring homes as others awaken and start their own hearth fires, mixing with the damp earth smell carried on the faint breeze. The sounds of nature mix with nascent human activity, distant birdsong, the rustling of leaves in a nearby tree, blending with the rhythmic thud of a pestle from a distant home, or the faint calls of early vendors setting up in the town. Your body, stiff and aching from yesterday's exertions, is slowly, reluctantly coming alive. You feel your muscles stretching, releasing some of their tension, a growing sense of readiness replacing the initial inertia. The cold wood under your bare feet connects you directly to the earth, grounding you. The taste of cold, bitter tea, often served to stimulate and clear the mind, provides a final kick to fully awaken your senses. You are acutely aware of your own breath, regulating it, using it as an anchor amidst the discomfort and demands. This internal monologue is a constant checking of your readiness, your resolve, your preparedness for whatever the day might bring. The heavy, solid feel of the wooden door as you slide it open to step into the common area. Or perhaps the dojo symbolizes the transition from personal preparation to shared duty. There's a quiet understanding among others in the household, nods, subtle gestures, a communication born of shared routine and discipline. The anticipation of the first swing of a *bokken*, the first strike, the first bead of sweat, is already a tangible presence. You know the pain is coming, the struggle, the endless pursuit of perfection. The interior shadows slowly recede as the full light of day begins to penetrate. But your internal world remains stark, focused, and intensely aware. You feel your stomach churning, not from nerves, but from the simple, unadorned food, a machine fueled for a task. The subtle scent of incense from a small family altar, a reminder of ancestors and tradition, briefly touches your senses. The quiet creaking of the wooden building, responding to temperature changes and the movements within, becomes a familiar, almost comforting sound. The distant fields, still shrouded in mist, offer a fleeting visual of a vast, indifferent world beyond your immediate duties. The cold remains a constant companion, seeping into your bones, a reminder of the harshness of your reality. The almost meditative quality of simple, repetitive tasks, like washing your face or tying your obi, reinforces the discipline that permeates every aspect of your life. The visual of your own breath in the cold air, a tangible sign of your existence in a demanding world, is a constant, subtle presence. The internal monologue continues, a relentless self-assessment. Are you ready? Are you focused enough? Have you honored your ancestors with your preparation? The feeling of the rough texture of your clothes, a constant, subtle friction against your skin, is a physical manifestation of the constant friction between your desires and your duties. The subtle shift in the quality of light, from pre-dawn gloom to the first soft hints of daybreak, mirrors the sharpening of your own mind. The quiet scrape of a stone against a blade as someone else begins their sharpening ritual is another sound of shared purpose. You feel your blood beginning to circulate more vigorously as you start to move with purpose, a quiet hum of energy building within you. The contrast between the inner silence you cultivate and the external sounds of the waking world is striking. The visual of the simple, unadorned walls, no distractions, just you and your purpose, reinforces your focus. The faint smell of yesterday's cooking still lingers in the air, a reminder of the simple sustenance that fuels your demanding life. You make a conscious effort to move with grace and economy, even in simple tasks, as if every movement is part of your training, a continuous practice of the way. The feeling of the ground under your feet as you step outside for a moment, the solid earth beneath the uncertain future, grounds you. The fleeting warmth of a cup of tea in your hands, a small comfort in a world of stark realities, is cherished. The quiet hum of the world waking up, a low thrumming beneath the sharp edges of your samurai existence, is a constant backdrop. The physical sensation of your body becoming an instrument, a weapon, even in repose, is a deep, ingrained awareness. The stark simplicity of the visual field, wooden beams, paper screens, straw mats, is a world without clutter, where every element has a function. You feel the cool air filling your lungs as you take deep, deliberate breaths, a conscious act of preparing for the day. The taste of the bland, functional food, fuel for a machine, not a feast for the senses, is quickly forgotten as your mind turns to the training ahead. The anticipation of the physical exertion to come, the promise of sweat and strain, is a low thrumming beneath your consciousness. The visual of your own reflection, fleetingly in a polished surface, reveals the resolve in your eyes, the grim determination. You feel your heart beating a steady rhythm, a testament to your life and your unwavering commitment to your path. The sounds of distant water, a soothing constant in the background, remind you of a world indifferent to your struggles. You know that every day repeats this cycle, a relentless grind, forging you into something harder, sharper, more resilient. Now, the morning rituals are complete, and you transition from the relative quiet of your personal space to the crucible of the dojo. This is not some polished, comfortable gymnasium with climate control and soft mats. This is a place of raw, unyielding discipline. The dojo, more often than not, is a simple, open structure, perhaps with a packed earth floor or rough splintered wooden planks that have been worn smooth over generations by countless bare feet. The air inside is thick with the pervasive smell of sweat, old wood, and the faint, metallic temps of sharpened steel. It's cold in winter, the dampness clinging to everything, seeping into your bones. In summer, it's a sweltering, humid oven where sweat streams down your face and body relentlessly. This is your second home, a place of suffering and transformation. You stand with your fellow samurai, or perhaps alone with your master, in your simple, heavy keikogi training uniform. The fabric, often thick cotton or hemp, is already damp against your skin from the rising humidity of the air, or from the pre-dawn exertion. The master's eye is sharp, unblinking, missing nothing. There is no coddling here, no gentle encouragement, only unwavering expectation. The session begins not with gentle stretches, but with the immediate plunge into rigorous physical and mental demands. You might start with subri asterisk, thousands of repetitions of basic sword swings with a heavy asterisk Bokken, a wooden sword designed for building strength and perfecting form. The weight of the Bokken becomes unbearable after a few hundred swings, your forearms burning, your shoulders aching. Each swing is meant to be flawless, a seamless arc of controlled power. The sound is a dull thud as the wood cuts through the air, followed by your ragged breath. Your muscles scream in protest, but you ignore them. You must. This isn't exercise for health. It's training for survival, for victory, for honor. The sting of impact from a misjudged block or a glancing blow from an opponent's Bokken, or Shinai. Bamboo sword is a constant, humbling reminder of your imperfections. You feel the knot forming on your arm, the sharp pain, but you push it aside. Tears, weakness, complaint. These are luxuries you cannot afford. The master watches, his voice a sharp, unyielding blade, cutting through the sounds of training. A mistake is not just corrected, it is often punished. A sharp crack across the knuckles with a Shinai. A brutal shove that sends you sprawling to the floor. A humiliating public correction that sears itself into your memory. The pain is a teacher, but the humiliation is a deeper, more profound sting to your pride, forging an unshakable resolve to never repeat that error. The sounds of the dojo are a symphony of exertion. The rhythmic thud of Bokken, Bokken. The sharp hiss of steel cutting through air as a master demonstrates a technique. The grunts and yells, Kai of your fellow trainees, designed to focus energy and startle opponents. You hear the pounding of your own heart, the rush of blood in your ears, your breath coming in ragged gasps. The smell of raw exertion, the metallic temps of sweat, permeates everything. Sweat stings your eyes, drips relentlessly down your back, soaks through your uniform, leaving it heavy and clinging to your body. You taste the salt of your own sweat on your lips, the dryness in your throat. The dust that rises from the floor. Footwork is paramount. You practice endless series of steps, slides, pivots, each one precise, economical, balanced. The cold radiating from the earth or the wooden floor beneath your bare feet is a constant presence, demanding your attention, forcing you to move, to generate your own warmth. Your muscles tremble from fatigue, but you push through it, finding reserves you didn't know you possessed. You learn that pain is temporary, but discipline is eternal. The quiet moments of a perfectly executed kata, a predefined sequence of movements against an imaginary opponent, offer a fleeting sense of grace and mastery, a brief respite from the raw struggle. But this perfection is elusive, demanded again and again. Thousands of repetitions until the movements are ingrained in your muscle memory, becoming second nature, an extension of your very will. Endurance training is equally brutal. You might run for miles through rugged terrain, climb steep hills carrying heavy loads, practiced falling and rolling over and over again on unforgiving surfaces. This isn't for sport, but for the brutal realities of the battlefield. Imagine the feeling of your lungs burning, a sharp stitch in your side, the ache in your calves as you push yourself up another incline, knowing that a moment of weakness in battle could mean your death and the dishonor of your family. There are no water breaks, no leisurely rests. You drink from a nearby stream, the water cold and earthy, a brief, life-giving shock to your system. The risk of injury is constant and real. Twisted ankles, strained muscles, broken bones, permanent disfigurement. These are not just possibilities. They are expected rites of passage, scars that tell a story of dedication and survival. Beyond the physical, there is the relentless cultivation of the mind. Training isn't just about swinging a sword. It's about absolute mental fortitude. You engage in meditation, *ZAZEN*, often for hours after exhausting physical drills, forcing your mind to achieve clarity even when your body screams for rest. You might practice calligraphy, not as an artistic hobby, but as a discipline of precise brushstrokes, of controlling your breath and focus. Or poetry, *haiku*, not for leisure, but to sharpen your perception of nature, to express deep philosophical truths, to cultivate an aesthetic sensibility that complements the brutality of your warrior's path. These practices are designed to control your emotions, to understand strategy, to achieve a state of detached readiness that transcends fear. The unwavering focus required during these mental disciplines is as intense as any physical combat. The smell of ink, the feel of the brush on rough paper, the perfect balance of a calligraphic stroke, each element demands absolute presence. You compare this relentless pursuit of perfection to your modern life, where distractions are constant, where comfort is prioritized over challenge. You realize the profound difference here. Every fiber of your being is geared towards a single, uncompromising purpose. After hours of intense training, your body is utterly spent, but your mind is sharper, clearer. The cold water splash at the end of training, a shock to the system, is a cleansing ritual, washing away the sweat, the dust, the fatigue, leaving you feeling raw but renewed. The quiet exhaustion afterward, the profound weariness in every bone, is a satisfying weight, a testament to your effort. You hear the sounds of distant life outside the dojo walls, muffled conversations, the distant cry of a vendor. A blurred background to your intense, internal world. Your own heartbeat slowly returns to normal, a steady, powerful rhythm. A testament to your resilience. You glance at your training partners, equally exhausted, grim, but sharing a silent, unspoken understanding, a camaraderie born of shared suffering and unwavering dedication. You feel yourself growing stronger, slowly, painfully, but undeniably. There is a quiet pride in enduring, in pushing past what you thought were your limits. The coarse fabric of your kaikogi sticks to your body with dried sweat, a physical reminder of the hours you've spent in this crucible. You might use liniment or herbal poultices for the aches and pains that are your constant companions, the sharp, medicinal scent mingling with the lingering odors of the dojo, the visual of your own reflection in a still pool of water after washing, seeing the changes in your face, the hardening of your gaze. The lines of fatigue and determination is a powerful one. You replay mistakes in your mind, vowing to improve, subjecting yourself to constant self-assessment and internal critique. The physical tremors in your arms and legs from sustained effort are a testament to your endurance. The taste of plain water, pure and life-giving, after hours of thirst, is a luxury. Your feet, sore and aching, are also stronger with each step. The skin hardening into calluses, the master, an embodiment of skill and discipline, is an ever-present goal, a living example of what true mastery looks like. You feel yourself part of a lineage, a tradition stretching back centuries, each generation forging itself in the same fire. The sounds of quiet breathing from others resting, recuperating, are the only sounds you allow yourself to register. You know that this daily grind is what sets you apart, what defines you as a samurai. The deep satisfaction of pushing your body to its limits and beyond is a powerful motivator. The visual of the polished dojo floor, worn smooth by countless feet, reflects the dedication of generations of warriors. Your own sweat, a tangible symbol of your effort, is both humbling and empowering. The damp wood, a constant scent in the dojo, is indelibly linked to this struggle. The anticipation of tomorrow's training, another chance to refine, to improve, is already taking root in your mind. The feeling of utter exhaustion, a pleasant weight after such intense effort, is your reward. The distant mountains, unchanging, remind you of enduring spirit, of timeless resolve. You accept that mastery is a journey, not a destination, an endless pursuit. The feeling of your hands, rough and calloused, is a testament to your unwavering commitment. The sounds of your own quiet, steady breath become a rhythm of life, a meditation in itself. Your deep connection to your weapon, an extension of your will, is absolute. You see your own shadow, moving with precision, a silent warrior in training. Your spirit, unbroken, unwavering, even in fatigue, burns brightly within you. You know that this daily struggle is your path to enlightenment, to true samurai spirit. The profound stillness that follows intense exertion, a state of pure presence, settles upon you. The feeling of the air moving around you, a gentle caress after the heat of effort, is refreshing. The sounds of your body recovering, slow and steady, are a testament to its resilience. You become aware of every muscle, every joint, every fiber of your being, intimately connected to your purpose. The dojo, empty now, holds the echoes of your struggle, your triumph, your unwavering resolve. You make an internal vow to be better, to push harder, to never yield. Your heart beats strong and true, a testament to your vitality, your indomitable will. The sounds of the night slowly creep in, bringing a temporary respite, a chance to reflect. You know that you are forging yourself, day by day, into a weapon of honor, a living embodiment of the way. Your purpose, clear and undeniable, guides every action. You see your own path, stretching out before you, endless in its demands, yet illuminated by your unwavering dedication. The quiet strength that comes from enduring, from overcoming, settles deep within you. Your resolve, an unbreakable core, fuels your spirit. The sounds of distant winds, carrying the whispers of ancient warriors, remind you that you are part of something larger, a living tradition. Your spirit, indomitable, forged in the fires of discipline, is your true essence. You see your chosen path, illuminated by your unwavering dedication, guiding you forward, the quiet satisfaction of having given your all. Yet knowing there's more to give is a profound feeling, the feeling of profound peace, born of exhaustion and unwavering purpose, settles upon you. The sounds of your own body, a symphony of recovery, a song of strength, are a source of deep comfort. You know that every drop of sweat is a prayer, every ache a lesson, every struggle a step towards mastery. Your essence, refined by this relentless pursuit of perfection, glows with inner strength. You visualize your future self, a master honed by this daily grind, a figure of unwavering resolve. The internal quiet, a space for growth, for transformation, is a sanctuary. Your breath, deep and steady, is a constant anchor, connecting you to the present moment. The sounds of the world, returning to normal, slowly filter back into your awareness as you emerge from the intense focus of training. You realize that this discipline is not a burden, but a liberation, freeing you from weakness, from doubt. Your spirit expands, becoming more resilient, more formidable. The stars begin to appear in the night sky, vast and unchanging, reminding you of the enduring spirit of the universe. You feel a quiet reverence for the path, for the struggle, for the eventual triumph. A profound gratitude for the opportunity to strive, to become, settles upon you. The sounds of your own thoughts, clear and focused after the exertion, are a testament to your mental clarity. You know that this is your life, a life of unwavering dedication, of relentless pursuit. You feel your whole being, aligned with your purpose, ready for tomorrow's challenges. The moon, a silent witness to your tireless efforts, hangs in the sky. There is an internal certainty that you are on the right path, the samurai's path, a path of honor and endless striving. Your strength, not just physical, but spiritual and mental, is a palpable force within you. The sounds of distant water, a soothing lullaby after the storm of exertion, provide a gentle backdrop to your recovery. You are keenly aware of your own mortality, a knowledge that sharpens your focus, your drive, your unwavering commitment. Your soul feels cleansed by the effort, renewed by the challenge. The visual of your path, stretching into the darkness, but illuminated by your unwavering will, guides you. You accept the endless grind, knowing it makes you, defines you, forges you into something truly extraordinary. Your breath, a deep, steady rhythm of life and purpose, is your constant companion. The sounds of the wind, whispering through the trees, a voice from the past, carry the echoes of countless warriors who walked this path before you. You know that you are a samurai, and this is your unwavering quest for perfection as the sweat of the dojo dries. You find yourself transitioning from the raw physicality of training to a different kind of battlefield, the court of your asterisk, daimyo asterisk, your lord. Here, the weapons are not steel and bamboo, but whispers, protocol, and the subtle, often lethal, dance of diplomacy. You exchange your simple asterisk, keikogi, asterisk, for stiff, formal attire. Layers of fine, though not ostentatious, silk or hemp kimono. Your asterisk, hakama, asterisk, meticulously folded. Your asterisk, haori, asterisk, carefully positioned. The very act of dressing is an exercise in restraint and presentation, a visual declaration of your status and intent. Your katana, now polished to a mirror sheen, rests at your side, a familiar, comforting weight, yet also a silent, ever-present reminder of the violent capabilities beneath your composed exterior. It is a symbol of your readiness, a non-negotiable part of your identity, even in the most formal, seemingly peaceful settings. Stepping into the castle or manor of your lord, the atmosphere is markedly different from your humble home or the austere. The air is thick with the scent of fine incense, expensive wood, and perhaps the subtle, underlying aroma of a crowded space, occasionally mingled with the faint, unpleasant whiff of an overloaded latrine, a grim reality even in the most opulent settings. Your senses are immediately on high alert. You move through carefully curated gardens, manicured to perfection, reflecting a superficial order that belies the chaos of human ambition within. The sounds are hushed, the rustle of silk as courtiers move, the soft tap of a fan against a palm, the distant, almost inaudible murmur of conversation, often laced with hidden meanings. Sometimes, the melancholic strains of a asterisk, biwa asterisk or asterisk shamisen, asterisk, drift from an inner chamber, a backdrop to the calculated interactions. Your role in the asterisk daimyo asterisk's court is rarely glorious. It could be mundane administration, managing land deeds, overseeing tax collection from peasants, a task that can be fraught with danger and resentment, or meticulously documenting rice yields. You might serve as a guard, standing for hours, utterly still, a silent sentinel. Your eyes constantly scanning, your mind alert to every shift in posture, every fleeting expression on the faces of others. Or perhaps you are an envoy dispatched to a neighboring lord, navigating treacherous alliances and rivalries. Your words carefully chosen, each syllable weighed for its potential impact. You are a cog in a vast, intricate machine, and your personal desires are utterly secondary to your lord's will. The weight of loyalty is absolute, often blind to your daimyo, Your life, your family's future, your very honor are inextricably tied to his favor. This is not a choice. It is a destiny. The complex web of allegiances is palpable. Samurai families are bound by generations of service, but also by ancient rivalries, blood feuds, and shifting political currents. You must constantly read faces, interpret unspoken words, understand the subtle cues of body language. A seemingly innocuous gesture from a rival could be a veiled insult. A casual question from an ally could be a test of your loyalty. You navigate this perilous landscape with the precision of a master swordsman, knowing that a single misstep could lead to disgrace, the forfeiture of your lands, or even the horrifying demand for seppuku, ritual suicide. To preserve your honor, the pressure to maintain appearances is constant. Your honor, and by extension your family's, depends on it. You must always appear stoic, unburdened by worry, even when your mind churns with anxiety over an impending battle, a poor harvest, or the machinations of a rival faction. Your face is a mask, revealing nothing. You sit in *SEIS for hours during formal gatherings, your legs aching, growing numb, the discomfort a test of your discipline. You endure, maintaining perfect posture, your gaze steady, absorbing every nuance of the conversations around you. The stark contrast between the physical austerity of your own home and the often superficial opulence of the court is a daily reality. The rich fabrics of the robes, the elaborate painted screens depicting mythical landscapes or battle scenes, the meticulously arranged displays of art, all serve to reinforce the power and grandeur of your lord. A stark reminder of your own subservient position. You might participate in formal tea ceremonies *chanawu*, where every movement is prescribed, every gesture imbued with centuries of tradition. The taste of the ceremonial *matcha* is often bitter, but you partake with outward serenity, appreciating the delicate artistry of the host. The tranquil silence, the profound simplicity of the ritual, the warmth of a ceramic bowl in your hands is a brief, anchoring sensation in a world of constant tension. Yet, even here, your mind is alert, observing, calculating. Who is present? What is their current standing with the Lord? What unspoken messages are being conveyed? The silent pressure of unspoken expectations is perhaps the heaviest burden. You are expected to anticipate your Lord's needs, to act with initiative, yet always within the bounds of strict hierarchy and decorum. Any sign of overstepping, of seeking personal gain, can be catastrophic. The burden of debt is also a constant worry for many samurai. Maintaining your status with appropriate clothing, equipment, and a household to support can be expensive, often outstripping your meager stipends or the fluctuating income from your lands. A poor harvest could mean financial ruin, leading to a loss of status. perhaps even forcing you to become a asterisk Ronin asterisk, a masterless samurai, a fate worse than death for many. Your family is an essential part of this perilous path. Arranged marriages are not uncommon, children often serving as political pawns to cement alliances or prevent rivalries. Your duty to your family is paramount, providing, protecting, upholding their name. You are constantly aware of your wife and children back home, dependent on your good standing, vulnerable to your disgrace. The pressure to produce an heir, preferably a son, is immense. For the continuation of your family line is crucial to preserving your legacy and your family's place within the feudal structure. The sounds of the court are a mix of formality and human fallibility. Whispers, polite coughs, the soft padding of servants' feet on wooden floors. Sometimes, a distant, raucous laughter from a lower-ranking gathering, a stark contrast to the stifled formality you inhabit. You hear the crisp official pronouncements of your lord, his voice carrying immense authority, each word a command. You must absorb every detail, commit every instruction to memory, for there is no written record often, and to forget is to fail. The visual landscape of the court is a tapestry of strict hierarchy. The most important figures sit closest to the asterisk daimyo. Asterisk, their positioning a silent declaration of power and influence. You observe the intricate patterns on the sliding screens, concealing and revealing, mirroring the layers of deception and truth that define court life. The meticulously maintained gardens, visible through open screens, symbolize order and control. A stark contrast to the unpredictable nature of human ambition, that feeling of your back aching from hours of formal sitting, asterisk, Caesar, asterisk. Your legs numb is a constant physical reality, but you endure it, cultivating an inner stoicism. The quiet tension, the unspoken rivalries, the subtle power plays are a daily psychological gauntlet. You become a master of observation, reading nuances in a glance, a slight shift in posture, a half-smile that barely touches the eyes. When feasts are held, sake is offered, a brief respite from the tension. The cold rice wine is strong and sharp, providing a temporary mental escape, but never enough to dull your senses completely. You maintain an alert awareness, for even during celebration, the political game continues. The taste of rich, exotic foods, a rare luxury compared to your simple home meals, is savored, yet your mind is still calculating. Who is speaking to whom? What alliances are forming? What insults are being subtly exchanged? The sounds of a busy marketplace just outside the castle walls. A different kind of life, humming with commerce and common concerns, offers a fleeting mental escape. But you are bound to this world of power and peril. The visual of a messenger arriving, bringing news that could change everything. A declaration of war, a new command from the shogun. A sudden shift in alliances always brings a subtle tremor of anxiety, a rapid surge of adrenaline. Your heart pounds slightly during tense negotiations, but you maintain an outward calm, your breath controlled and steady. You understand deeply that your personal desires are secondary to your duty. This is the core of asterisk, Bushido, asterisk, the way of the warrior, loyalty and honor above all else. Your training as a warrior, designed for direct, brutal confrontation, must now be tempered by the delicate dance of diplomacy. You learn the art of short, polite conversation, revealing little, observing much. You become a master of the unspoken, the implied, the subtle, the pervasive smell of various perfumes and incenses. masking the underlying odors of many people in close quarters, is a constant sensory input. The texture of expensive silk, alien to your rough training clothes, feels almost foreign against your skin, a symbol of the world you inhabit but are not entirely of. The sounds of distant laughter, sometimes genuine, often forced, echoes hollowly in the grand halls. You feel a constant underlying discomfort, disguised beneath your calm exterior, an internal battle for composure. Yet, there is also a deep sense of pride. Pride in your lineage, in your family's contribution to your Lord's domain. Pride in the knowledge that your presence here helps maintain stability, even if imperfect. The visual of the meticulously maintained gardens, a symbol of order and control, offers a momentary sense of peace, a reminder of beauty and harmony. You understand that every gift, every favor you receive, comes with an expectation, a hidden cost that must eventually be paid. Amidst the many people, you often feel a profound isolation, knowing your true thoughts must remain hidden, your vulnerabilities concealed. The internal cost of constantly being on guard, of never truly relaxing, is immense. It wears at your spirit, slowly, relentlessly. The taste of cold rice wine, strong and sharp, might offer a temporary mental escape, but the underlying tension remains. You observe other samurai, some trusted allies forged in battle, others, silent rivals, vying for the same sliver of influence. You carry the weight of knowing your words could carry immense consequences, could affect the lives of many. Your mind is constantly analyzing, strategizing, anticipating, like a general plotting a battle. The sounds of a busy marketplace outside the castle walls, a different kind of life bustling with common concerns, is a distant, muffled backdrop, a reminder of a simpler existence you cannot fully embrace. You must appear stoic, unburdened by worry, even when deeply concerned for your family's safety, or for the precariousness of your Lord's position. The visual of the intricate patterns on the sliding screens, concealing and revealing, is a metaphor for the hidden agendas and veiled truths that define your world. Your breath, controlled, steady, even when your heart races, is your anchor. You offer silent prayers for your family's safety, for your Lord's wisdom, for the peace of the realm. The taste of plain water, a refreshing contrast to the richness of court food, cleanses your palate and your mind. The visual of shifting shadows, reflecting the political currents, is a constant visual motif. You feel your honor, a delicate, precious thing, constantly at stake, defended with every breath. Every word, the sounds of a formal procession, drums and flutes, announcing rank and power, are a reminder of the rigid social structure you inhabit. You understand that life is a performance, and you must play your part flawlessly or risk everything. The visual of the castle itself, a fortress, a prison, a home, embodies the paradox of your existence. Your destiny is inextricably linked to your Lord's. You rise and fall with him. The taste of fear, a bitter, constant companion, lurks beneath the surface of your composure. It is the fear of failure, of dishonor, of losing everything you hold dear. The sounds of the city, a low thrum, a distant echo of the common world, are a reminder of the vast human tapestry that surrounds you. You are keenly aware of your family back home, dependent on your good standing, on your continued service. Your resolve, a steady flame, burns through the tension, guiding you, the visual of the intricate details of the court. A world built on power and symbolism is absorbed by your acute senses. The quiet acceptance of the burdens, knowing they are part of your path, is a deep-seated philosophy. Your spirit, resilient, hardened by the political fires, remains unbroken. The sounds of polite laughter, empty and hollow, are a constant reminder of the superficiality of some interactions. You know that you are a pawn, but a powerful one, in a grander game. A game of life and death, of honor and disgrace. Your identity shifts between warrior and courtier, a complex duality. The visual of your own hands, strong from battle, now delicate and controlled in diplomacy, reflects this duality. The internal quiet you cultivate is a space for sharp observation, for calculated response, for strategic thinking. Your breath, shallow but controlled, masks any inner turmoil, any rising anxiety. The sounds of distant gongs, marking the hours, are relentless and indifferent, a constant reminder of the passage of time. You are aware that honor is a double-edged sword, protecting you while simultaneously binding you to an unforgiving code. Your purpose, clear even amidst the murky waters of politics, guides your actions. The visual of the sun setting over the castle, painting the sky with fleeting beauty, is a powerful image of passing time, of the transient nature of power. The quiet strength derived from unwavering commitment to your Lord is your bedrock. Your spirit, a beacon of loyalty in a treacherous world, shines with unwavering resolve. The sounds of the night, bringing temporary respite, offer a chance to reflect, to gather your thoughts. You understand that every decision carries the weight of consequences, rippling outwards to affect many lives. Your very existence is a carefully balanced act of service, of navigating power, of upholding honor. The visual of your lineage, stretching back through generations of duty, inspires you to continue. You possess a profound awareness of your role, your place, your unwavering duty. Your essence, a core of strength, navigates the complexities of the court with quiet determination. The sounds of the wind, carrying whispers of history through the ancient halls, connect you to the past. You know that you are a samurai, bound by honor, by fealty, by fate, and that this path, however perilous, is yours alone to walk, leaving the high-stakes theater of the daimyo court. You return to another facet of your reality, your home. This is not the opulent, sprawling dwelling of a powerful lord, nor is it the bare, austere efficiency of the dojo. Your home, whether a small house in a castle town or a more isolated dwelling near your land, is a small, simple, and primarily utilitarian structure. It's built of wood and paper, fragile against the elements. You slide open the wooden gate, the familiar creak a welcome sound, and step onto the packed earth path leading to your door. The air here, in contrast to the castle, smells of wood smoke, damp earth, and perhaps the faint, comforting aroma of simmering vegetables or miso from your hearth. Your home is typically composed of a few rooms, separated by shoji paper screens that offer little insulation against the cold of winter or the oppressive humidity of summer. Your feet know the rough, cool texture of the tatami mats that cover the floors, worn smooth in places by countless steps. There's no elaborate furniture, just low tables, a few cushions, and storage chests. Every possession is functional, often handmade, reflecting a philosophy of necessity over luxury. The lack of material clutter mirrors the mental discipline you strive for, eliminating distractions. Here, in this sanctuary, the sounds shift from the hushed formality of court to the rhythmic cadence of domestic life. You hear the soft rustle of your wife's kimono as she moves, the rhythmic thud of a loom if she's weaving fabric, the distant, playful shouts of your children, a fleeting, precious sound that warms your heart. Sometimes the wind whistles through cracks in the screens, a constant presence that reminds you of your home's vulnerability to the outside world. This is your personal refuge, a place where the strictures of court life can momentarily recede, though the omnipresent shadow of duty never fully disappears. Food is a central theme of your domestic life. It is simple, seasonal, and often sparse, a stark reminder of the fragile balance of existence. Your meals are typically rice-based, sticky white or brown rice, often cold, accompanied by miso soup, seasonal vegetables, and perhaps pickled items. The taste of scarcity is a familiar one. Meat or fish are luxuries, reserved for special occasions or brief periods of abundance. Your modern palate, accustomed to endless variety and rich flavors, would find it bland, repetitive, but for you, it is sustenance, life itself. Every grain of rice, every vegetable is cherished, a direct product of the land and the tireless efforts of your family and the peasants under your care. The constant worry about harvest yields, taxes, and illness is a pervasive undercurrent. A poor harvest could mean your family goes hungry. A disease with no modern medicine could claim a child or your wife. There is no social safety net, no insurance, no government assistance beyond your lord's, which is often focused on military needs. Each season brings its own anxieties, its own struggles for survival. Your wife is the bedrock of your household, a woman of immense quiet strength and unwavering dedication. While you are away training or serving your lord, she manages everything: the children's upbringing, the household finances, the meager food stores, often supervising servants or participating in farm work herself if you have land. Her discipline is as rigorous as yours, though applied to a different sphere. She raises the children strictly, preparing them for their roles, your sons to follow in your warrior path, your daughters for marriage and managing their own households. The comfort of a warm meal after a long, arduous day, even if simple, is a deep, profound pleasure. You gather around the the sunken hearth, feeling the gentle warmth radiating from the embers, slowly easing the tension from your tired muscles. The taste of home-cooked food, prepared with love and care, is nourishing, both for your body and your spirit. These are moments of genuine human connection, a fleeting respite from the harsh world outside. The joy of seeing your children, even if briefly, is a precious gift. You observe them practicing their own disciplines, your sons mimicking your sword movements with wooden sticks, your daughters learning calligraphy or the tea ceremony from your wife. You feel a profound connection, a shared destiny. It's a different kind of fear, the vulnerability of your loved ones, a fear more potent than any you face in battle. You are their protector, their provider, and that responsibility weighs heavily on your shoulders. You tell stories by firelight, tales of brave ancestors, legends of loyalty and honor, cautionary tales of disgrace and folly. These narratives reinforce the Bushido, code, passing down values and lessons through generations. The shared warmth of your family, clustered together, creates a small island of comfort in a brutal world, a fragile but vital bulwark against the darkness. You also confront the constant awareness of death, disease, and poverty, always lurking at the edges of your existence. You have seen entire villages decimated by famine or plague, families utterly broken. The feeling of vulnerability for your loved ones, a different kind of fear than battle, is a constant, subtle ache. Yet, You find strength in this vulnerability, a fierce determination to protect them. The visual of your small garden, perhaps a few rows of vegetables, a carefully placed rock, a blossoming plum tree, provides a source of peace and connection to nature. The sounds of rain on the roof can be a gentle lullaby, a soothing presence, or a terrifying omen of flood, of ruined crops, of deeper hardship. The taste of bitter herbs, remedies for common ailments, often ineffective, underscores the fragility of life, the feeling of a child's small hand in yours. A profound, undeniable connection grounds you. You know your duty is to pass on your skills, your honor, your way of life to your sons, to ensure the continuation of your family's name and legacy. You observe the silent strength of your wife, managing the household, raising children, often with little help, her quiet resilience mirroring your own. The visual of your wife, elegant even in simple attire, is a pillar of strength, a constant in a world of flux. The sounds of laughter, rare and precious, fill the small space with a fleeting but profound joy. You feel a deep, quiet gratitude for simple blessings, food, shelter, family, warmth. The taste of freshly brewed tea, a moment of warmth and calm, is cherished. The visual of the flickering candlelight, casting dancing shadows on the paper screens, creates an intimate, almost dreamlike atmosphere. You recognize that this simple domesticity is the very foundation for your warrior life. It is what you fight for, what gives your duty meaning beyond abstract concepts of loyalty. You feel your exhaustion, finally able to fully settle in the safety and quietude of your home. A release of tension that cannot be found elsewhere. The sounds of the night, crickets chirping, distant dogs barking, are familiar and comforting. A natural symphony, the quiet conversation with your wife, discussing household matters, the crops, the children's progress, is a different kind of strategy, a different kind of shared purpose. The visual of the family altar, honoring ancestors, is a source of guidance, a tangible link to the past. You contemplate your own mortality, contrasting it with the promise of future generations, of your bloodline continuing. The taste of sweet rice cakes, a rare treat, offers a brief, pure moment of pleasure. The sounds of your children sleeping, soft breaths, a profound peace that you would die to protect, fills the air. You feel a deep connection, a bond forged not just by duty but by love, a powerful unspoken force. The visual of the stars, visible through gaps in the roof or paper screens, reminds you of the vastness of the universe and the small, precious space you inhabit. You find a quiet acceptance of your role as provider and protector, even in times of peace. You feel your heart softened by the presence of family, yet still a warrior's heart, fierce in its protective instincts. The sounds of the wind chimes outside, a gentle music of the elements, brings a sense of calm. You know that this small home, this family, is your ultimate reason for being, for fighting, for enduring. Your purpose, rooted in this domestic world, reaches outwards, giving meaning to your public service. The visual of your worn possessions, each with a story, each a necessity, speaks to a life lived without excess. The profound simplicity of your existence, devoid of modern clutter, focuses your mind on what truly matters. Your breath, slow and steady, becomes a rhythm of peace as you observe your family, a profound meditation. The sounds of a nearby stream, a constant, soothing presence, blend with the quiet hum of your home. You are aware that these quiet moments are fleeting, precious, to be savored. Your spirit, nourished by this domestic peace, is replenished for the relentless demands of your life. The visual of your wife's hands, strong and capable, working tirelessly, is a powerful image of quiet devotion. You gain a quiet understanding that true strength lies not just in battle, but in protecting what you love. You feel your own body a little less tense, a little more at ease, allowing yourself a rare moment of true rest. The sounds of children's whispers, dreaming their future, are a promise of continuity. You know that your legacy lives through them, through this home, through the values you instill. Your existence is a tapestry woven with duty and devotion. The visual of the moon, shining down on your humble abode, casts a silver light on your private world. You feel profound gratitude for this fragile, precious life, for these moments of peace. Your heart swells with a quiet, fierce love, a love that fuels your warrior spirit. The sounds of the night, a symphony of natural life, surround your family, protecting them. You are acutely aware that your home is a sanctuary, a haven in a brutal world. Your soul, resting, recharging, prepares for renewed effort. The visual of your family, asleep, safe, for now, is a powerful motivation. You make an internal promise to protect them, no matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. Your strength, renewed by these moments of peace, solidifies within you. The sounds of your own steady breathing, a constant, reassuring presence, fills the quiet space. You know that this is what makes you human, what makes you fight with unwavering resolve. Your purpose, strengthened by the love within these walls, becomes clearer, more defined. The visual of the dawn, approaching, signals a new day of demands, of duties, of potential conflict. You find a quiet acceptance of the cycle, the struggle, the fleeting moments of peace, the constant renewal. Your breath, deep and rhythmic, prepares you to drift to sleep, a warrior at rest. The sounds of the world outside, waiting for you, become a distant hum. You are aware that every moment is a gift, every day a challenge, every breath a testament to your existence. Your spirit, calm and resolute, is ready to face tomorrow. The visual of your simple home, illuminated by the last embers of the hearth, is etched into your memory. You feel a profound connection to your ancestors, to your lineage, to your future, a continuum of life and duty. Your own humanity, exposed, vulnerable, yet fiercely determined, is nurtured here. The sounds of the night wind, a gentle sigh of the ancient world, lull you into sleep. You know that this quiet domesticity is a crucial part of your warrior's heart, a counterbalance to the brutality of your profession. You feel your entire being cradled in the fragile peace of home, restored and ready. The visual of your family, a living testament to your unwavering commitment, fills your mind. You feel a quiet resolve to face whatever comes, for them, for your Lord, for your honor. Your own strength, drawn from this sanctuary, is replenished. The sounds of the world, a distant hum, slowly fade as you drift to sleep, your consciousness receding. You are aware of your purpose, clear and undeniable, even in dreams. Your spirit, replenished, is ready for the relentless grind that awaits you. The visual of your home, a beacon of warmth and devotion, is the last image before sleep claims you. The profound peace that settles upon you, a warrior at rest, is a rare and cherished gift. Your heart, full, determined, and deeply, quietly loving, beats a steady rhythm into the night. The sounds of your own breath, a steady rhythm of life and duty, are the final lullaby. You know that this is your world, and you are its guardian. Beyond the clang of steel and the intricate dance of court politics, there exists another, equally rigorous dimension of samurai life: the cultivation of the mind and spirit. To be a samurai was not merely to be a brutal fighter. It was to be a complete human being, steeped in philosophy, art, and an unwavering pursuit of inner harmony, even amidst external chaos. You understand this deeply, for it is as essential to your survival as your sword skills. Your spiritual anchor is often Zen Buddhism, but this is not the gentle, contemplative practice of a modern retreat. For a samurai, Zen is a harsh, uncompromising discipline designed for mental clarity, for achieving absolute emotional detachment, especially from the fear of death. You sit in Zazen, often for hours, your body aching, your mind bombarded by thoughts, until, through sheer force of will and relentless practice, a profound stillness descends. You wrestle with KOANS, paradoxical riddles that defy logic, forcing your mind beyond conventional thought, breaking down assumptions to achieve sudden insights. The pain in your legs, the cold seeping into your bones, the hunger in your belly, these are not distractions, but tools to sharpen your focus, to anchor you in the present moment, to teach you mastery over your physical self. You hear the sound of your own breath, amplified in the profound silence, a rhythm connecting you to the universe. Art, for a samurai, is not a mere hobby or leisurely pursuit. It is another path to self-mastery, a form of meditative practice. You engage in SHODO calligraphy with a dedication that rivals your sword training. You feel the rough texture of the paper under your hand, the subtle weight and balance of the brush, the rich, earthy scent of the ink. Each stroke is a deliberate act, a manifestation of your inner state. The breath control, the focus, the precision required to form a perfect character echoes the movements of your katana. A single, perfectly executed stroke can capture the essence of a philosophy, a fleeting moment of beauty, or a warrior's resolve. Poetry, particularly haiku, is another such discipline. It forces you to observe nature with acute precision, to capture the essence of a moment in 17 syllables. You find yourself gazing at the fleeting beauty of a cherry blossom, observing the way sunlight filters through bamboo leaves, or listening to the sound of rain on the roof, searching for the profound within the mundane, the impermanence of nature, the changing seasons. The life and death of a flower becomes a constant teacher, reinforcing the Buddhist concept of mono no aware, the pathos of things, the bittersweet awareness of the transient nature of beauty and life itself. This contemplation helps you detach from earthly concerns, including your own mortality. The tea ceremony, Chinoyu, is a microcosm of Zen philosophy, a precise ritual of harmony, respect, purity, and tranquility. You participate, or perhaps even host, understanding that every gesture, every detail, from the arrangement of the tea utensils to the temperature of the water, is imbued with profound meaning. You feel the warmth of the rough ceramic bowl in your hands, savoring the bitter taste of matcha, listening to the gentle hiss of water boiling. The profound silence, broken only by the gentle sounds of the ritual, forces you into a state of deep presence, allowing you to appreciate the beauty in simplicity. The WABI-SABI aesthetic of finding beauty in imperfection, transience, and natural wear. It is a moment of profound communion, not just with the host or guests, but with the universe itself. Flower arranging, ikebana, is another unexpected but vital art form. It's not about creating a pretty bouquet. It's about understanding balance, space, and the natural growth of a plant. You select branches and flowers with meticulous care, arranging them in a minimalist style that expresses a deeper truth about nature and the universe. The visual of a single, perfectly balanced arrangement, simple yet profound, reflects the same principles of economy and power found in your swordplay. The philosophical underpinnings of Bushido, honor, loyalty, courage, rectitude, benevolence, respect. Sincerity are not abstract ideals, but the living, breathing code that governs your every thought and action. You constantly strive to internalize these virtues, to embody them in every aspect of your life. This involves an internal struggle to master your emotions, to achieve inner peace even in the face of chaos, fear, or impending death. The discipline of focus, honed in your physical training, extends seamlessly to these mental and spiritual pursuits. You feel your mind expanding, grappling with complex ideas of existence, duty, and impermanence. The quiet beauty of a moss garden, a microcosm of the universe, carefully tended, inspires contemplation. The sounds of a single bird, amplified in the profound silence of meditation, draw you deeper into the present moment. The visual of the rising moon, casting its ethereal light, might inspire a sudden haiku, a spontaneous expression of a profound insight. The taste of plain water, cleansing your palate, prepares your mind for deeper thought, for spiritual absorption. You use your body as an anchor, a grounded presence that allows your mind to soar, to explore philosophical depths. You begin to understand that beauty and brutality are two sides of the same coin, that the same discipline that creates a perfect sword stroke can create a perfect calligraphic character. You feel a deep connection to past masters, their words echoing through centuries, their wisdom guiding your path. The texture of rough clay, shaped with deliberate intention in pottery, teaches you patience and the beauty of creation. The visual of a simple rock garden, designed for contemplation, with its raked gravel and carefully placed stones, becomes a landscape for your inner journey. The sounds of the wind through bamboo and natural music accompany your solitary reflections. The feeling of enlightenment, fleeting but profound during deep meditation, as a powerful motivator, a glimpse of ultimate truth. You recognize the stark contrast between the violence of your profession and the serenity of your artistic and spiritual pursuits. This tension is not a contradiction, but a necessary balance, a way to maintain your humanity in a brutal world. You understand the concept of emptiness, not as nothingness, but as the potentiality from which all things arise. This allows you to detach from transient concerns, to face life and death with equanimity. The visual of a single, perfectly formed cherry blossom, ephemeral, exquisitely beautiful, symbolizes the transient nature of life, the mono-no-aware that resonates deeply within your soul. You inhale the rich smell of aged wood, damp earth, the clean scent of paper, each aroma connecting you to your heritage, to the natural world. You feel your fingers shaping clay, or guiding a brush with purpose, with intention. A dance between your will and the material, the sounds of your own thoughts, becoming quieter, more focused, are a testament to your growing mental discipline. You are on a relentless search for meaning in a world constantly teetering on the edge of chaos. A world where your life could be taken at any moment. You feel a profound connection to the natural world, to the cosmos, seeing yourself as a small but integral part of a vast, interconnected web of existence. The visual of a scroll painting, depicting a serene landscape, a lone figure lost in contemplation, often adorns your simple home, a constant source of inspiration. The quiet joy of creation, whether through ink, tea, or flowers, serves as a powerful counterpoint to the inevitable destruction of battle. The taste of the earth in certain teas, connecting you to the source, is a reminder of your grounded existence. You feel your spirit expanding beyond your physical form, a sense of transcendence that defies the harsh realities of your daily life. The sounds of distant temple bells, resonating with your inner peace, create a harmonious backdrop to your meditations. You are deeply aware that true strength comes from self-mastery, from an unwavering mind, not just physical prowess alone. Your breath, a vital, rhythmic connection to life, becomes your constant anchor. The visual of sunlight filtering through the leaves of a tree, dappling the ground, is a simple, profound beauty that touches your soul. The internal silence you cultivate is a refuge from the external clamor of the world, a sanctuary for your true self. You feel your soul at peace, even in a world of turmoil, a quiet strength that emanates from within, the sounds of nature, a constant teacher whispering secrets through the wind and rustling leaves, guide your contemplation. You know that this cultivation of spirit makes you a better warrior, a more complete human being. Your purpose, clarified by these moments of introspection, becomes sharper, more defined. The visual of your own hands, capable of both deadly force and delicate artistry, embodies the duality of your samurai existence. You achieve a profound understanding that life is precious, fleeting, and to be savored in every moment, however brief. Your breath, deep and calming, is a wellspring of resilience, allowing you to face any challenge with equanimity. The sounds of a nearby stream, a continuous flow, mirror the passage of time, reminding you of impermanence. You are acutely aware that beauty can be found even in the most austere forms, in the simplest gesture, in the quietest moment. You feel your spirit blossoming like a flower in harmony with the universe. The visual of the stars, countless and eternal, reminds you of cosmic scale, putting your own struggles into perspective. The quiet strength that comes from a well-cultivated mind and soul is a formidable force. You feel your inner peace, a sanctuary in a world of conflict, a core of calm amidst the storm. The sounds of the wind rustling through the pines sing a timeless melody, connecting you to ancient wisdom. You know that art is not escapism, but another profound path to truth, to understanding. You feel your entire being integrated, balanced, whole, a harmony of body, mind, and spirit. The visual of your own reflection in still water, calm and composed, reflects your inner tranquility. The profound connection to the essence of existence, achieved through simple acts like making tea or arranging flowers, elevates your daily life. You feel your heart open and receptive to the beauty around you, capable of compassion even in a brutal world. The sounds of distant gongs, resonating deeply within your chest, reverberate with ancient spiritual power. You are acutely aware that your path is not just about the sword, but about the spirit, about cultivating an unbreakable inner core. You feel your soul, a vast landscape of experience and wisdom, constantly expanding, constantly learning. The visual of the changing seasons, a constant reminder of impermanence, reinforces your Zen understanding of life. You engage in quiet contemplation of life's mysteries, without fear, for you have confronted death in your meditations. Your breath, a steady rhythm, connects you to the present moment, anchoring you to reality. The sounds of a lone flute, carrying ancient melodies on the wind, evoke a sense of timeless beauty and melancholy. You know that the most powerful weapon is a clear, calm mind, unclouded by fear or anger. Your purpose, refined by these spiritual practices, becomes crystal clear, emanating from your core. The visual of a single dewdrop on a leaf, reflecting the entire world, symbolizes the profound interconnectedness of all things. The internal serenity you achieve allows you to face anything with equanimity, with an unwavering spirit. You feel your spirit soaring, unfettered by worldly concerns, experiencing a profound sense of freedom. The sounds of the earth, a gentle hum, connect you to a deep, primal source of wisdom. You are aware that true mastery encompasses both physical skill and spiritual depth. You feel your essence, a pure, undiluted flame of consciousness, burning brightly within you. The visual of the vast empty sky, a symbol of ultimate freedom, inspires you. You find quiet understanding that death is not an end, but a transformation, a return to the great emptiness. Your breath, a constant reminder of life's preciousness, becomes a sacred ritual. The sounds of the universe, a silent symphony, are perceived by your awakened mind, granting you profound insights. You know that your path is one of relentless self-cultivation, an endless journey inward. You feel your being resonating with the ancient wisdom of the land, connecting you to generations of samurai who walked this path. The visual of your own journey, a path illuminated by inner light, guides you forward. The profound peace that comes from absolute alignment of body, mind and spirit is your ultimate reward, a state of perfect balance. You feel your heart beating in rhythm with the pulse of the universe, a connection to all life. The sounds of silence, more profound than any noise, reveal truth, stripping away illusions. You are aware that you are a vessel of tradition, a living embodiment of the way, carrying the legacy of your ancestors. You feel your soul, vast and luminous, connected to all things, boundless and free. The visual of the timeless landscape, unchanging, yet ever-changing, mirrors your own evolving spirit. The quiet strength of inner stillness, the source of all power, resides within you. Your breath, a bridge between the physical and spiritual, is a constant, conscious link. The sounds of your own enlightenment, a silent, internal chime, mark your progress. You know that the greatest battlefield is within yourself, and you are constantly engaged in that profound struggle. You feel your purpose, crystal clear, radiating from your core, guiding your every action. The visual of your future, an unwritten scroll, waits for your brush, for your continuing story. The deep satisfaction of constant self-improvement, of becoming, is your driving force. You feel your spirit, unbounded, free, even within the strictures of your life, finding liberation in discipline. The sounds of eternity, whispering through the leaves, carrying ancient wisdom, surround you. You are aware that your life is a masterpiece, slowly being painted with every choice, every action. You feel your essence, a reflection of the divine, within and without, a spark of the sacred, the visual of the vast open ocean, a symbol of infinite possibility, expands your consciousness. You hold a quiet reverence for the journey, for the discovery, for the transformation you are undergoing. You feel your heart, a sanctuary of peace, a wellspring of compassion, even for your enemies. The sounds of the cosmos, a silent symphony, are heard by your awakened soul, revealing profound harmony. You know that true power lies in humility, in emptiness, in stillness, in the profound calm before the storm. You feel your entire being in harmony with the universe, a perfect balance of yin and yang. The visual of your own spirit, a shining light, guides your path through life and beyond. You possess a profound understanding that life is a precious, fleeting gift to be lived fully, mindfully, honorably. Your breath, a constant reminder of life, of the present moment, is your most cherished possession. The sounds of the wind, carrying the wisdom of the ages, whispering through time, become your eternal companions. You are aware that your existence is a testament to the pursuit of beauty, truth, and honor, a living embodiment of the samurai ideal. You feel your soul, an endless landscape of profound experience, constantly unfolding. The visual of the world, transformed by your inner gaze, becomes full of wonder, mystery, and profound beauty. The quiet, unwavering commitment to the way, to the path of the samurai, guides you inexorably forward. Time, that relentless river, flows onward, carrying with it the strength of youth, the vigor of prime. You, the samurai, once a whirlwind of steel and discipline, now feel the inevitable slowing, the gentle but firm hand of old age. Your days of charging into battle, of endless dojo drills, of navigating treacherous courts with youthful energy, are gradually receding into memory. This final segment of your life is not a decline into irrelevance, but a transformation, a different kind of service, a profound period of reflection and legacy. The first sensations of old age are subtle, then undeniable. The biting cold of morning now settles deeper into your bones, aching in joints that once moved with fluid grace. Your reflexes, once lightning fast, are perceptibly slower. The weight of your katana, which once felt like an extension of your arm, now feels heavier. Its perfect balance, a poignant reminder of a body that no longer obeys with the same instantaneous precision. The frustration is a bitter taste in your mouth, a constant internal struggle against the limitations of your mortal form. You might try to maintain your training, but the stamina is gone, replaced by quick fatigue and the increased risk of injury. The sounds around you, the creaking of your own joints, a sigh escaping your lips, become more frequent, more noticeable, yet this physical decline is accompanied by a profound growth in wisdom. Your role shifts from active warrior to revered teacher. You spend your days mentoring younger samurai, sharing not just the techniques of the sword, but the deeper philosophies of Bushido, the nuances of court etiquette, the strategies of war. The smells of old wood and dust in your humble home mingle with the faint, comforting scent of medicinal herbs, poultices you now apply to your own weary body. The sounds of gentle murmur of conversation from your students, their eager questions, their developing KIAI in the dojo, are a profound symphony of continuity. You hold your worn katana, its blade still sharp, but heavy in your tired hands. You guide a young hand through a complex kata, demonstrating with a quiet precision that still speaks of decades of mastery, even if the speed is diminished. The visual of your own aged hands, gnarled, scarred, telling a lifetime story of battles fought and honor defended, is a powerful testament to your journey. You carry a quiet dignity, a serene acceptance of your limitations, knowing that your wisdom is now your greatest weapon. You've witnessed so much, friends, comrades, rivals, all passing away, their stories now etched into the landscape of your memory. The pain of loss is a familiar companion, but it is tempered by the understanding of impermanence, of the cycle of life and death, deeply ingrained by your Zen practice. The comfort of routine, even in decline, becomes a familiar anchor, a steady rhythm in a changing world. The simple act of sipping warm tea, a taste now savored deeply, shared with earnest students, provides a profound sense of connection and purpose. You feel the sun on your face, a gentle warmth, savored with an intensity that only old age brings. The visual of your family's future, unfolding before your eyes, your sons now serving their own lords, your grandsons picking up *BOKKEN, fills you with a quiet satisfaction. You reflect on a life of constant struggle, discipline, and unwavering duty, a life lived with purpose, even with its inherent brutality. You understand that your existence was a fleeting brushstroke on a larger eternal canvas. The sounds of young voices, eager to learn, carrying on the tradition, are a living legacy. You contemplate your own mortality, not with fear, but with a serene acceptance, knowing that death is merely another threshold, another challenge to be met with honor. Your understanding of emptiness and detachment from worldly concerns prepares you for this final journey. Your legacy is not measured in wealth or material possessions, for a true samurai values none of these above honor. Your legacy is your name, your family's unwavering honor, and your contributions to your Lord and the way. These are the threads you have woven into the tapestry of history. The taste of the last sip of tea, a final moment of peace, brings a profound stillness. You feel your body, a vessel, nearing the end of its arduous journey, weary but unbroken. The sounds of the wind, carrying the whispers of the past, seem to speak to you directly, recounting stories of generations of warriors. You are acutely aware that your story is almost complete, but the path of the samurai continues, carried forward by those you have mentored. You feel your purpose fulfilled, yet still guiding, shining as a beacon for others. The visual of your ancestors, waiting, welcoming you home, fills you with a sense of peace and belonging. The profound peace that comes from a life well lived, well fought, well honored, settles deep within your soul. You feel your heart, slowing, but still beating with dignity and unwavering resolve, a testament to your unyielding spirit. The sounds of the world, a distant hum, seem to recede as you prepare for your departure. For your final bow, you know that death is merely another threshold, another challenge to be met with honor and courage. You feel your spirit, calm and resolute, ready for the final journey, unafraid. The visual of the setting sun, painting the sky with a majestic farewell embrace of gold and crimson, mirrors the dignified conclusion of your life. You find a quiet acceptance of fate, a samurai's ultimate surrender to the inevitable, not in defeat, but in understanding. Your breath, shallow but steady, is your final connection to the physical world. The sounds of silence, deeper now than ever before, are profound and comforting, embracing you. You are aware that your legacy lives on through those you taught, those you loved, those whose lives you touched. You feel your soul rising, free from the burdens of the world, unburdened by pain or fear. The visual of your path, stretching back through a lifetime, illuminated by every step taken, every challenge faced, Every moment lived with honor brings a deep satisfaction, the profound understanding that true immortality lies in honor and memory, not in the fleeting existence of the body, fills you with peace. You feel your heart, a final, strong beat, a testament to your existence, your unwavering spirit. The sounds of the wind, a gentle farewell, carry your spirit home to the realm of your ancestors. You know that you were a samurai, and you walked the path with unwavering honor. Fulfilling your destiny, you feel your entire being dissolving into the vastness of the universe. A return to the great emptiness of mu asterisk. The visual of your journey's end, a peaceful, dignified conclusion, is a profound and comforting image. You experience the quiet satisfaction of having played your part, fought your battles, lived your truth with integrity and courage. You feel your spirit ascending, joining the ranks of the ancestors, becoming one with the timeless flow, the sounds of the world continuing. A legacy you helped forge gently fade into the background. You are aware that your story, though intensely personal, is a thread in a larger tapestry, a vital part of Japan's rich history.